The tale of two women. Donald Sterling's personal life seems more like a soap opera these days. He is accused of giving his alleged mistress lavish gifts. Meanwhile, Sterling's estranged wife of 50 years is suing that woman. Okay, let's bring in psychologist Wendy Walsh, because a psychologist is what needs to break this down. So, Wendy, good morning to you. I want to get your take first and foremost about V. Stiviano's interview with Barbara Walters, because what shocks so many people in this interview is despite recording that racist rant, she says that he is not a racist, that he doesn't believe what he says. What is the psychology behind that?
Well, I think it all comes down to someone's definition of a racist. What is a racist? Is she saying he may use racist language, but it's really not showing up in his behavior? And the other really important piece is because she's biracial, Latina, and African American. If she really believes he's a racist, then she has to devalue herself, think of how she was maybe taken advantage of, being treated as an object, instead of it being a love relationship with some reciprocity.
What do you make of the sort of different spectrums of his alleged mistress and his estranged wife? They could not be more opposite. What does that say about him? I mean, there's nothing new about men cheating or women cheating. The difference here is the dynamic.
The difference here is the dynamic. And you know, we would love to think that this was done, this recording was done as a public service announcement for the rest of us. But the truth is, this was just one little piece in a classic female-to-female competition over an aging alpha male. And there are reports that he has cancer now, so now it's understandable that here the wife, who should own 50% of the community property, started counting the columns of numbers and looking at the pennies and saying, wait a minute, there's a condo out there. There's a Bentley out there. Pull that back in. And when he tried to pull it back in and put it in the company name, the rumor has it, she said, no, I've worked hard for this. And that's when she turned on the tape recorder. I think, you know, it's not new that men, the higher status they are, the more mates they will try to have. And he's had other mistresses in the past who he's paid handsomely for their services. And I also think there were a lot of feelings behind this. Otherwise, there wouldn't be so much anger now.
Interesting, because they deny, or he denies, a romantic relationship. Nevertheless, we have this audio recording where Sterling told Stiviano he doesn't want black people at games. He's also accused of making these offensive remarks about Hispanics in the past. Yet, Stiviano is Hispanic and black.
Well,
is that strange?
I want to put that tape into context so everybody understands. The tape that we've heard was the result of a conversation where he was giving her a hard time for appearing on Instagram publicly with Magic Johnson. Now, when a mate wants to mate guard, he has to devalue his competition. Now, what bad can you say about Magic Johnson? He's a hero to so many people, a great athlete, an amazing businessman, somebody to be admired for what he's done in his charitable work and in the HIV community. There's nothing bad you can say about Magic Johnson, yet he is still a potential rival to this aging white man. So what does he have to say? Well, he's black. I don't want you bringing black people like that to the games. I mean, he was trying to devalue Magic Johnson. And then, if you listen to the tape, she kind of goads him and pulls more of it out of him to try to get this on tape.
Well, Wendy, it's really interesting to have your perspective, obviously, because there is a lot of psychology behind this dynamic, indeed. So thanks so much. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Good to see you, Lynn.
Take care. You too.